streets with no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's open up the curtains. Hello world, it's Vlogmas day 5. Welcome back to Vlogmas. You're coming home with me. Whoops, we're gonna set you down in my Roomba. And now, some coffee. What are we feeling today? Our Christmas elf. Charles Dickens version. This is the Hawaii Kona one. It is so stinking good, but it's only, I think, an ounce or two. 1.35 ounces. I normally go for the ones that are like 7. Oh, come on. While my coffee was brewing, I was just doing like a little Instagram Q&A. I started it last night, fell asleep, and then I did like 2 questions. So I thought that was kind of pathetic. So I was finishing up this morning. And I don't know, I sometimes forget how much I love them. It's just like such a fun little, you know, you don't know what you want to share kind of content. And then once you start going, you're like, this is so much fun. You get so close with your audience. You can message back and forth. I try and respond to like every single question. Even if I don't share it publicly, I try my best to respond like individually to the DMs if it's like something that's very pressing. So I love that. It's my favorite stinking part about everything social media related to direct message all of you. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, sorry, that's Reese's mousse. My bad. Sorry to that mousse. Aha. So what I do every time I start the camera and I sit right here, I shove all the clothes that I need to hang up and fold into the corner so you can't see them. Technically, Keith and I were gonna do it today, but that hasn't happened yet. Reese and I are here. I'm sitting in front of the window. I do this like pretty much every morning so I can get some sunlight with my happy lamp. I know it seems ridiculous, but it could be like all placebo, right? Like I could sit in front of this every single morning and then I feel better throughout the day and I'm like, well, it was because of the happy lamp, but genuinely I attribute it to feeling better throughout the day. So I do it and it makes me happy and I love it. So I sit here for as long as I can with Reese. Sometimes I'll do like my daily wellness tip on TikTok. I never do this. I don't know why I started doing this, but I felt really puffy yesterday and the day before. And I think it was because I was drinking, especially over the Thanksgiving holiday. My face loves to just go like this. Puff! The magic dragon. And it feels really nice. So who cares if it does nothing for me? It's cold and I like it. This looks like I have a ring light, doesn't it? Sometimes I like use it as a ring light for sure. Like it's multifunctional. Tips about the happy lamp if you're ever curious on getting one. One, like the whole idea and science behind it is that it is supposed to kind of give your brain the same sort of feeling, I suppose, that the sun emits. That doesn't make any sense. Basically, during the winter months, you of course don't see the sun as much. So this is like kind of giving you that same vibe. And I think it like basically just tricks our brain into going like, oh, I was around the sun, even though you weren't. You're really only supposed to do it for about 30 minutes and you should do it in the morning because otherwise I think it can kind of like make you a little bit more alert or like jolty throughout the rest of the day. Here's Reese. She loves the happy lamp. My friend Paige sent me an article on like the 3 best happy lamps that you can purchase. And this is the one that I settled on. I will leave the link for it if you want. It's from Circadian Optics, I believe is the brand. And this one's nice. It has 3 different settings. You just go like this. And I do like usually the lowest one because it's really bright. And if you're sitting there, like this is the highest one. It's kind of blinding, you know? So I just sit there for 30 minutes and I do my stuff. Maybe I'll just have my coffee or I'll scroll on social media or whatever. And it's nice. And I liked that one because I thought it was the cutest. The other ones are like square and skinny or whatever. It doesn't actually matter. I just thought it was cute and it kind of reminded me of the sun. Just to report, here's my little fiddle. What did I name him again? Finn? I think it's Finn. Doing pretty well, I think. I water him every few days or whatever. I follow the rules, okay? I follow the rules. He feels good and smells pretty good too. So just reporting back in because I feel like when I got my fiddle, there were a few haters doubting my abilities in the comments and it was understandable, but it did make me sad. My For You page, all of my social media feeds lately have been kind of like these scary but maybe very helpful warnings about the dangers of social media. And it's like such this weird dynamic that I feel like I'm facing as somebody who works in social media. Oh, sorry, Reese. And I don't know how to balance using social media as a consumer and also as a creator. It's the strangest thing because I feel like I've found such joy and solace and help through social media. I mean, that's how I've been able to connect with literally all of you. We would not be here without social media. But then there's also like the kind of scary downsides where we realize the effects that it's probably having on our mental health, how much social media we've consumed in the last year or two alone because of the pandemic, not to mention the side effects of the pandemic. And all of that combined together is just kind of frightening. And when you see something like a TikTok video where you get this hit of dopamine every time you see another video come up on your page and you're continually scrolling, it gets addictive. But really, we as human beings grow and we better ourselves through activities that are a lot lower on the dopamine scale, like reading and journaling and meditating and exercising. And it's just so hard because like, how do you break the cycle of constantly wanting to be on social media? Because it feels like if you're not there, then you have FOMO. But then also, like, it's a part of your job, so you're on social media because of work. But then you also want to just, like, unwind from your day with a few hours of scrolling. It's like, but this, but that, but this. I need to probably just, like, start some timers for myself, set some boundaries on my phone, like, literally put the timers on the app and whatnot, and be as productive as I can with my time. Because I'm almost certain also, like, I blur the lines between, okay, am I on TikTok because I'm creating content, or am I on TikTok and I kind of create content, but then I kind of scroll and I kind of lose track of time, and then the spiral keeps going. What do you think? She wants me to do her ball. I had like 4 sips of coffee and it's gone because 1 ounce. So I would love to make some more. Do you want to see the laundry pile? Dun, 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 dun. Donna, dun, 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 Donna. I don't think that's the dance. Here's my second blend option I just pulled out, Costa Rica. This one's pretty nice. And then also, if I wanted to make some protein coffee, I grabbed this one from Safeway the other day because they didn't have any other flavors that I liked or any other brands. All of them were whey. So I wanted to try this and I just needed more protein. 21 grams, chocolate. It's not horrible. Normally I put it in like right before it's gonna start to brew and I make a big mess. And then as it's actually brewing, I stir it in. So then the foam from the espresso stays intact, which is honestly the most important part. Here's the current dilemma, okay? First of all, I have been noticing these little freaking strands of hair. They love to stand up on their own, take over the show, and I'm not here for it. Literally just watering it down. Why not? Okay, here's my thing. Obviously, you might know that this is my favorite brand of protein powder. I don't think it's worth my time anymore because it's like 5 grams of protein. So at that point, it's not protein powder. It's like powder, you know? I feel like if I want to use protein powder, I want it to be worth my while. Like I need 20 grams, 18 grams, something like that. However, now I have spoiled myself rotten because that is the best tasting protein powder I've ever put in my coffee ever, and probably will ever put in my coffee. So now I have this, like, which is fine, but it's such a stinking bummer because now I've ruined it for myself. Here's me like trying not to make a mess, and I just did. I'm making my protein yogurt, which is like me slowly stirring in protein so it doesn't spill over the edges. I also added in cinnamon because sometimes the taste needs a little extra oomph. Let me grab the frozen berry blend. This one I just found at Safeway, I think. It's got cherries in it, which normally would be my least favorite thing, but it's not actually horrible. There we go. Then I grab my hemp hearts for a little extra protein. I just do like a few pinches. Boop, doop, doop. My little yogurt bowl, which is not so little because I piled it on with yogurt and my nanner. Now, usually at the start of the week, I log into my computer and I look over the drafts that my social media manager has made for the podcast. So I sent her the podcast, she looks it over, she pulls like fun little clips that I can use for promotions on social media, on the Twisty Pod TikTok and Instagram primarily, and also YouTube Shorts. Do you guys like those? Please tell me. So anyways, I like look through them, I watch them. They're usually like really cute and funny, not of me, but like of her editing. and then I will download them, put them on my phone, maybe go through and kind of organize like when I want that media to be uploaded. And then if I'm really good, I'll sit down here for a few more minutes and get started on my editing for the week, which I definitely need to be better about, especially with twistmas. It's just like the most tedious part about editing is like the very first few hours when you have all of your raw footage and you just have to cut it down to the actual good stuff. And it depends on like the video that I'm doing, like how much you have to cut out or how much you have to kind of manipulate it. Like a challenge, for example, can be super tedious because I might have like 4 hours of footage because I'm working out or whatever, and you have to cut it down to the fun parts, versus like a sit down video, which is what I'm gonna be editing today, isn't as horrible, but still.
Thank you so much, Taylor, for having me on. I am a personal trainer and a health coach, and I focus on health.
Love it!
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
I used to record from this angle all the time, but I'm off to my workout class. This is my new favorite jacket. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I bought this when I was in New York. I've wanted like just a basic puffer for forever. It's from Uniqlo. I want to say it was $60 versus the one I had been wanting from North Face, which was like $260, whatever. So it's super cute, like very basic, simple, and I love it. It's like the perfect thing to throw on before the workout, because otherwise I go into the gym with like 90 layers and then I just throw my clothes onto the equipment, and that's kind of gross. Love you, Pumpkin. I see you soon. Bye.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
We're back, hello. And we also have some mail time. Honestly, that was not like one of my favorite workouts that I've done in a while. I first started off the workout, like I went into it knowing this is going to be hard. And then I felt like I was going to actually, you know, throughout the whole workout, I think I was like indigestion or I don't know, but I wasn't feeling it. I didn't feel fantastic. And yeah, but we got some in. I bought Reese a new little bin for her toys because little Missy Miss here is pretty spoiled and her toys are overflowing her much smaller basket. And I wanted one that was like a little bit more, I guess, sleek, like it would actually blend in with the rest of the things in the apartment. So I just got this little one. I want to say it's like actually meant for a nursery. Here's your new basket. This is the current situation. Reese, are those all of your toys? You have some explaining to do. I remember when I first got Reese, like I wanted to teach her how to put her toys into her bin. I was like, okay, you've got this, go in the bin. But of course that didn't happen. Here's her Christmas tree and her Home Alone man. Will, get it. She's so gentle, she like doesn't take toys. Grab it, there you go. Here's my post-workout snack. I've noticed lately, actually I should tell you what my snack is. I'm eating a rice cake with vegan cream cheese, arugula, tomatoes, dressing. And then I'm gonna digest this, and then I'm going to probably make rice, tofu, and mashed sweet potatoes for dinner. I have noticed recently that I come home from a workout, or really anytime I leave the house, I come home and I'm like kind of exhausted, and all I wanna do is like sit down and relax, but I used to get mad at myself for taking that time to unwind. And of course, like, you know, I need to do my whole shebang of like showering, making myself food, all of the self-care things. And I don't know why I'd put like this guilt on myself for relaxing. I hate feeling like I always have to work all of the time, or I always have to be productive. I always have to be doing something for myself or for somebody else. And sometimes like I don't want to do anything. So that's me right now. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna eat my little snack on my cute little table. Then I'm gonna finish decorating my tree. Maybe I'll turn on a Christmas movie because we need to get into the twistmas season spirit. Hey, I think I have floor time for like 2 hours tonight. And now I feel motivated to do more things, you know? I'm getting my skincare done, if I can even get it. Darn little thing. I have another video that I actually want to film tonight. I honestly do feel a little bit weird from yesterday, I think, with the whole Buddy the Elf shenanigans. I wonder if that's what made me so bleh, like during my workout today. Probably, but it's also like the weirdest thing. You'd think like after all those sweets, I wouldn't want to think about candy for 2 weeks, but all day long, I've had the biggest little like, what did I buy from the store? What should I go eat? What should I go grab? I hate the way like I glisten on camera once I put on my skincare, but I don't want to not do it. Oy, oy, oy. Shout out to the best literal product ever invented. Best smelling thing ever. I love you. It's a 10. You're a 10, we're a 10, we're all 10s. I don't know if this is like a normal dog thing. I don't think it is, maybe. But Reese is obsessed with pillows. Like, this is her happiest state, and I think it's so stinking cute. Literally, at nighttime, I have 2 pillows, one for her and one for me, and we snuggle all night.
That's perfect, isn't it? You trying to get comfy? There you go, that's nice. That's nice.
Sweet girl. I didn't want to forget to do our charity of the day, so today's charity spotlight is the Jed Foundation. And the Jed Foundation was founded by 2 parents, I believe, who actually lost their son to suicide and now work to help protect emotional health and prevent suicide for our nation's teens and young adults. They partner with high schools and colleges to strengthen their mental health, substance abuse, and suicide prevention programs and systems. And they also help to equip teens and young adults with the skills and knowledge to help themselves and each other. One of their biggest pillars that they have in their vision statement, and also as something that they want to see in the future of the world, is having mental health recognized as part of general health and wellness and not associated with shame, secrecy, or prejudice. I am so grateful for the platforms that have brought about conversations about mental health, and now I feel like it is something that is so much more prevalent than it was even 2-3 years ago, but that doesn't mean that our work is over. I myself have had my own mental health struggles, and I've tried my best to be as open about them as I can online, and having open conversations not only normalizes mental health, but it also enables people to not feel so scared to reach out for professional help. And having programs like this in high schools and colleges, I just think is absolutely wonderful, because if you feel that support system in your bubble, then you're not going to feel so scared to get the help that you need, and that is so accepted. They also want to help all teens and young adults be equipped to navigate mental health challenges and to seek help and give help to make sure that they are emotionally prepared to enter adulthood and fulfill their potential. I also just really liked all of their information. I mean, they've been around since I believe 2000, so they've got a lot of very contemporary resources, videos that you can watch, articles, blogs that you can read if this is something that maybe you empathize with or you just want to learn more information about. As always, I will have information to the Jed Foundation in the description box below, but just really loved this foundation. I thought it was a great one to share today. And if there's something that you would still like to have spotlighted, a charity that you absolutely love and feel so passionate about, as always, there's a submission form also listed in the description box. I believe it says Twistmas Charity Spotlight, something like that. Fill it out, it takes like 2 seconds, and it's just a good way to get some more recognition for your favorite charities. This is my outfit for today. I realized because I was in workout clothes all day, I didn't do my Christmas sweater of the day. I am obviously the biggest fan of my Christmas sweater collection, but in that collection, there are far and few between the most glorious sweatshirts, and they might even be like my favorite part of the whole collection because they're so comfortable, they're so worn in. This is definitely my mom's, and it says Santa, I've been good. And these are, actually this is like kind of a fun little factoid. So every single year, the Woods family sisters wear matching Christmas pajamas all stinking day. We are gifted the pajamas on Christmas Eve. It's the only thing that we open. And then all day long, until basically like the 26th, we stay in the exact same pajamas. So every year my mom picks them out. They're always like something cute, fun, festive. Whatever this year was gingerbread. We've done like full-on nightgowns before. It's always like something a little bit more fun. It's not like the traditional cutesy ones. Like they're always a little bit, not weird, but like classic, cool. And I love them and they're really cute and we always get the best pictures, and it's like my favorite Christmas tradition is staying in my pajamas all day long. If I could just be in this outfit for the rest of my life, I think I'd be pretty happy. I also like love like that feeling of like you just showered, you did your skincare, your hair's wet because you washed it, you've got your big comfy sweatshirt on, I've got a really comfortable sports bra on. This is the Girlfriend Paloma bra, always recommend. My cute little pants, like feeling good right now. I do need to make myself dinner though, which my days have been so wonky lately. I think it's 10 p.m. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. But I had like my snack like 2 hours ago. So dinner time it is. Okay, my dinner, it looks a little brown. I feel like I need a vegetable, but maybe I'll just have like some, I don't know, carrots or cucumbers afterwards because this looks delicious. You know me, like working on my vegetable game always. Sweet potatoes, mash style, rice, tofu, and now I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching the H3 podcast. I love podcasts so much. I love video podcasts. Stream, don't get it twisted. I love how I'm like shoving the food in the camera. Hello, this is my dinner. Oops. I literally just ripped my pants. I like heard this weird noise. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. There is no stretch. Well, Merry Twistmas to me. Maybe that means I need to finally fold those clothes over there. Love you all so much. I'm just gonna eat my dinner, relax, and enjoy the rest of my night. But I'll see you for another Twistmas video tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll find you back here on my channel tomorrow. Love you. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.